Hi guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. I'm so excited to be back today with another video. It's that time of the week again. We are going to do a Sunday reset. I know Sunday resets, I see so many videos like this on YouTube. They're my favorite ones to watch, and honestly, they're my favorite to film because I'm being so productive. I'm cleaning my whole house while I'm making a video, so it's like a win-win. But either way, I've been doing Sunday resets since I was a little girl. I would always clean my bedroom, reset everything, you know, all the way from like elementary, middle school to high school and into college. Now here I am an adult doing the same thing, just obviously on a bigger scale than my bedroom. Like many people, we don't always have a ton of time, so I find Sunday resets being so helpful when you're like overwhelmed with things. So if you just give yourself an hour every Sunday to just literally dust, clean your surfaces, pick up after yourself, throw a load of laundry in, like you will just feel so much better and you'll never have to do like a full deep clean. I mean, obviously we have to, but if you keep up with like the dusting and the wiping things down like once a week, your house will never really get that messy. I say that now, I don't have kids, but for me, living with my fiance and my dog, this works for us still really well. I will incorporate it when I have kids. It will just probably be a little harder, but for the most part, adult life, I think this is a really good way to balance out the chores and the responsibilities of being an adult. So I love to do a big Sunday reset, wipe everything down, pick things up, throw laundry in, all the things, wipe my mirrors down so it never really gets that bad, and it works for me. So I would totally recommend it. Pop me on the background, get a cup of something caffeinated, and let's clean our houses together. I hope this gives you the motivation you may have needed to start cleaning your house today, because girl, sometimes I need it too. I'm gonna play some music, we're gonna make an iced latte together, and then we are going to clean this house. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, we are starting off by opening up the house, which is what I like to call it when I open the curtains. I open the windows if I can, let fresh air in, turn on some lamps, just make it kind of cozy in the house before we dive into cleaning. And before we get started with cleaning, we obviously have to make ourselves an iced latte or a coffee or something. Today I was feeling an iced latte. I like to have my own espresso beans that I grind up myself, and then I put it into my espresso machine. It's so good. It makes you feel like you're at a coffee shop. Plus, it's so fun to like brew your own espresso and pour it over and everything. I love feeling like a little barista in my own house. Now that we made a coffee together, we're going to dive into cleaning. I'm going to start off at my kitchen table. I'm going to dust. I'm going to wipe everything down. I do eat at my table every single day, so it definitely gets messy. I do wipe the table down anytime that we eat at it, but I don't always take off the runner and the centerpiece and everything, so it's good to do that at least once a week. And then I'm going to vacuum this rug, even though later in the video you will see that my new rug gets delivered and I do replace it. I didn't really like this rug, not because there's anything wrong with it, but because I thought it was too small for the space and I thought it was too busy for everything I had in my kitchen already. You guys know I'm a plain neutral girly, so I had to find something that fits better for me. Now we're moving into the actual kitchen, so I'm just going to wipe everything down. I took things off the counter. I'm going to go into the microwave, clean that, clean the stove, clean the sink, just basically give everything a good wipe down. We have almost lived in this house for 3 years and we are finally going to replace this kitchen sink. It has been on our to-do list for so long and we finally found one that works, so we ordered it. It should be here soon, and then probably over the next couple weeks we will get it in. I'm so excited to have just like a new fresh sink, new faucets, everything, because this is just like old and very shallow. I don't even think this sink deeper than 6 inches. It is so shallow and water gets everywhere anytime I'm like washing a dish or something, so this will be such a nice little upgrade. In my last few Sunday resets, I've been doing a Q&A from questions I get on previous videos, so I do have a handful of those I want to run through in this video. I figured we could just jump right into it. So I got a few questions asking me the paint color of my house. I actually get this question all the time. My entire house is painted extra white by Sherwin-Williams. I do think it looks a little different in each room based on how the sun hits it and the more of the windows in each room, but nope, every single room in my entire house is the same exact white color. Then the next question I got was, what vacuum do I use? So you'll see me use it in a lot of my videos. I've had it for years now, no issues at all. It's called the Shark Pet Cordless Stick Vacuum. Like I said, I've had it for years, no issues at all. It kicks butt and gets the job done really, really well, and it's lightweight, charges good. I do think after I've had it for like 4 or 5 years now, and like maybe the battery is not as strong as it once was, which I think is fair considering I use this vacuum every single day for about 4 years now. So I think that's pretty good, and I think it's affordable when it comes to like a cordless vacuum. Okay, next question was, how do you balance full-time work and your own creative work? Oh girl, I don't know. I've never known. I have been working full-time for 4 years now, and before that I worked multiple jobs. I would have a full-time internship, work multiple jobs. I don't know, couldn't tell you. It's very hard. You just have to do it. Like, you just have to buckle down and try to manage it as best as possible, but like I still haven't nailed it. Like, there are just some days where I feel so overwhelmed. So I don't know the answer, and I wish I did. But I will say content creation of any form has always been such a passion to me, so it doesn't feel like work. I enjoy doing it. I want to do it. I don't want to work my full-time job. Like, whatever, you have to, but content creation is more fun to me, so it kind of pushes me to want to do it. So I feel like if you do content creation of any form, you have to be in it for the right reasons. You have to love to do it, or I don't think you'll succeed. 2, I think people can see right through that. And then 3, no one wants just like extra work anyways. So if you're not in it because you love it, it may not be for you. I don't know. Maybe that's just my thoughts, but that's kind of how I feel. Okay, next question was, how do you wind down after a stressful day? I like to do things that are like low stimulation, like sitting on the couch with a book, or watching a show that you've wanted to catch up on, or going for a walk with like some music playing. Just simple, relaxing things like that help me to just be like, okay, even though I'm stressed or something stressed me out, life is good. I have a happy, healthy life, so kind of makes me appreciate it more, because sometimes you need to like remember where you are when something's stressful and remember how good of a life you have, I guess. I sound cheesy when I say that, but I do mean that. Then the next question was, would I ever do more vlogs? Absolutely, I would. I think that was so fun. It's definitely out of my comfort zone because I have to film like in public and that's a little scary, but like overall, I think it's so fun, and I think it would be so fun to look back, and it would be like a mix within like content that I'm creating, where it's not just like cleaning or decorating. It's like you get to see a different side of me too, like Lex out in the wild of like a store or getting coffee or something. But I think it's a good way for you guys to like get to know me more and feel like we have like almost a friendship. I would totally be up to doing more vlogs, and if you guys would like to see more, let me know in the comments because I definitely will. Or if you have any video requests like anytime, just let me know in the comments. And then it was also asked if I could share some of my favorite spots around where I live, so I think that goes hand in hand with vlogging, and I absolutely can. I think that that's my favorite thing when I watch other people on YouTube. I get to see like where they live, their small town, the cute things that they do. Like I love to see stuff like that, so absolutely I would love to, so definitely will. I'm interrupting the questions because I wanted to say these are new fake books I got from Kirkland's. I thought they were perfect because they're neutral. There's nothing on them. So I got them, put them in this basket, and used them to like raise my decor. I thought they were really cute, and you can put stuff in them. It would be cute if you had it like in your living room and you wanted to like hide your remote or something. I think the big one was $25 and then the smaller one was $20, but it was like 30% off. I feel like Kirkland's always has good sales on the weekends, so sometimes I just wait for the weekend and see what they have, and I scoop it up real quick if it's a good deal. Okay, back to the questions. I was asked, what are ways that you save money? I think both me and Mitchell as a couple, we really have like the same values, and we try to very much live within our means. We do live in a world where overconsumption and overspending is very normalized. So with saving money, I feel like a lot of the times you can budget, you can plan, you can do all the things, but it really comes over to mind over matter with your spending. Like just because you have the money to buy something doesn't always mean you should. And I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves that we don't always need to have the newest, the best, the name brand of everything. For me, saving money starts really small. Buy generic things. You'll see that I use a lot of generic things throughout my cleaning videos and everyday life. You kind of have to pick your worth it splurges. So whatever that means to you. Like for me, I like to go get coffee on the weekends. That's worth it to me, but that may not be worth it to someone else. Me, I typically wait for sales for everything. That may not be worth it to everyone else, but to me, it's always worth it. So you kind of have to figure out your sweet spot. We can have this, but we can't have everything. So I think we live in a world where it's normalized to think you can get everything, and that's just not reality. A lot of us work very basic, very mundane type of jobs, and it's best to like set aside some money, but you have to live your life too. Like I don't want to go all like Dave Ramsey and say you have to like eat beans and rice, because that's so unrealistic to me, especially like after losing 2 of my parents before I turned 30. Like life is very short, so have fun with your money, but you just have to be realistic and you have to limit yourself. For me, budgeting doesn't really work. I feel like it creates money anxiety for me. If I budget things out and try to stick to it too much, then it's like too much pressure, and I don't want to live that way. So I think it's just important that you realize to keep your main bills under your income. Make sure you can afford it, and make sure you always have wiggle room. Like even when we were like looking for a house, just because you're pre-approved at this high amount doesn't mean that's what you should go after. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to be real, open, and honest with yourself when it comes to finances. And I think that is how you will learn to save money without even trying, because you're just being real, you're being honest, and living within your means and telling yourself no is a responsible thing to do. Like I said, I went to community college not because I wanted to, but because I knew I was paying for school out of pocket. So you just kind of have to be honest with yourself. So yeah, a little off topic, but I guess that's my best answer and biggest tip when it comes to saving money, because I don't want anyone to obsess over it, but if you're straight up, you're honest, and you know what you can afford, you will be okay. The next question is, what are my short-term goals? And I don't know if that's like career-wise or life-wise or anything, so I'm just gonna answer with what like comes off the top of my head. I really want to establish a posting routine for YouTube. Right now, I'm working on 1 video a week. I'd like to get to posting 2 videos a week. A lot of work, but I definitely think I can get there, so that's a goal of mine. As well as us starting my upstairs and redoing it like we had planned this, spring into summer. That's a huge goal that I have. That's a short-term goal that I can't wait to start, and I'm really excited to move forward with that. Okay, side note from the questions, this is my new rug that just got delivered. I got it from Amazon. The one underneath my kitchen table now is 5x7, and this new one is 6x9, so it's bigger. It will fill the space more, and it's one solid color with flower designs, so it will be more appealing to the eye and more neutral, and that's exactly what I wanted. This new rug is also a washable one, which makes me happy because it's so easy to just throw them in the washer and freshen them up, especially when you have pets, dogs, anything. Like, it's just so nice to be able to do that. Or if you have company over with a lot of like walking feet around there, you could throw your rug in the washer. How easy, and it would make you feel so clean. The only downside to a new rug is literally trying to get the wrinkles out. Like, I look ridiculous right now, but I don't know how else to get the wrinkles besides pushing them out and then putting your furniture on it and just walking them out, basically. But I think this rug looks so much better in this space, and it's perfect because I like neutrals. There was too much pattern going on, especially since we put those shelves in this room, and there was just like, that's a wood stain, and then the dresser is a different wood stain, and my table's a different, like, there was just too much going on, so this makes me feel so much better. Okay, moving on to the last question. It is, what are my long-term goals? I'd say long-term, I'm really focused on like mental health and like more intentional daily living as I'm getting to the end of my 20s now. I feel like you're so go in your 20s, and you're in college and you're finishing up and you're starting your career and everything. Now that I'm getting older, I just kind of want to slow down and I want to appreciate the life that I built for myself. Sounds cheesy. You'll notice that I'm a very cheesy person. I wasn't the type of girl who like dreamed about her wedding growing up and like dreamed about being a mom. That just never was me. But now I've reached an age where like that is my goal and that is what I want, and I want this like slow, calm, like peaceful life, and I want to have a peaceful life that doesn't feel overwhelming, and then I can move forward into these next steps in like a really good mental space. I don't know. I feel like I go so deep with my answers with things where they should be probably more surface level, but I don't know. I'm in my late 20s and everything feels so meaningful to me now, and I do think that's like one good thing that comes from experiencing grief so young, is you kind of appreciate life a little differently. But yeah, that's a wrap on the questions for this video. If you have any more for me in my next Sunday reset, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I'll make sure to answer them. And a huge thank you for everyone who asked me questions to put in this video. it to the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm Lex and I'm so glad that you're here. I'm feeling so good now that we just reset the whole space, and like I said, I am so obsessed with the new rug under the kitchen table, and I'm so proud of myself for being able to move the kitchen table and the chairs by myself without like breaking anything. The windows are open, you can hear the wind chimes in the background. It's a rainy spring day, but it's kind of nice. We're gonna have some good weather the rest of this week, so I'm excited to like get the cleaning done, have the windows open, let like all the like chemicals like get out of the house, because I don't know about you, when I clean I'm like choking on chemicals. So it's nice to have the windows open, the curtains open. I've been doing a Sunday reset since I was a little girl, cleaning my bedroom, and I'd go into the school week and I would do that all the way through college, and now I'm an adult with a house and I do the same thing. Just keep your space clean, put things away. It's okay if it gets messy throughout the week. Sometimes you can't always clean up after yourself, so if you reset everything on Sunday, dust places you don't normally do, you never really have to do a huge deep clean because you're always keeping up with it. Give yourself a timer, give yourself an hour, and just speed clean it, and you will thank yourself later. But I did want to say, if you guys like this type of video, please let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'm happy to have you here, and I can't wait for my next video. That's enough yapping from me today. We are going to have a good week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!